we're coming to a very important thing, which is how to teach. Yeah, this is an area which you really have to work on yourself to take a very effective class. So what is very important when we see a dance class? Per se, how? Yeah. So the first is space management. How do you use the space? And the second is behavior management. When these two things are in place, you are able to take a very effective class. Coming to the first point, the space management. You will not believe, but how you organize student in the class plays a very important role on how your class will go. I have made lines. There are crosses also on the lines. Students are standing on the lines. There is space between the children. You see that while I take the class, I keep insisting that they keep coming back on lines. So after every song, immediately I get them on lines. Yeah. So why do we need to do this? So why do we need to do? You just saw in video, right? Why do we need to do this? We need to do this so that most of the time they are standing very close. They bump into each other, they push each other, they pull each other. If they are spaced out well, automatically the interaction between children will be less and the eyes of the students will be more on the teacher. Yeah, that's why it's very important. Secondly, lot of time, it's not the children, they do not know where to stand. But after a dance is over, they can't figure out where was I. Yeah, so they were all over the place. When they know that when my dance gets over, I need to come back to this place, they have a sense of belonging and they roam around and they come back to the place. So you don't have to scream, you don't have to shout, they are trained to be back on the place and you can immediately start with the next song or the next section. That's why drawing lines, putting them on the lines, making them used to standing in the lines all the time is very important. For this, usually we play a game. As you can see in the video, we have a game where the music starts, they all go all over the place. Yeah, when the music stops, they come back to the lines. Again, when the music starts, they are all over the same way. Yeah, you keep doing this 3-4 times. Now, but before you start this, what is very important is you tell them very clearly, no pushing, no pulling, no touching and no running. These are the rules. No pushing, no pulling, no touching, no running. These are the 4 rules you lay down and then you start playing this game. And as you play this game, you know what you do is you keep an eye. The children who have lost and they don't know how to come back, you help them. You see that is your place, come back to there. Come back to your place, you help them because sometimes with little children, pre-primary, they cannot find their place. Yeah? So always start with this game and then you will be able to take a brilliant class without much of shouting or screaming.